What if I told you that a tiny, dusty penny lying forgotten in your drawer could be worth $950,000? Sounds like a late-night infomercial scam, right? But this is not fiction. It's a fact. A 1988 Lincoln penny with no mint mark has sold for close to $1 million, and more could be out there, maybe even in your home. In the next 10 minutes, you'll discover exactly why this coin is so valuable, how to identify it, and how it could change your life if you act fast. Let's get started. Because time and treasure wait for no one. In 1988, America was booming with promise. Ronald Reagan was finishing his presidency. Gas was under $1 and Lincoln cents were everywhere, jingling in pockets, collecting in jars, passed over without a second glance. But among the billions of ordinary coins, a rare anomaly slipped through the cracks, a single misprint so subtle you'd miss it unless you knew where to look. A 1988 Lincoln penny with no mint mark. Now here's the catch-all. 1988 pennies from the Philadelphia Mint are supposed to have no mint mark, so what makes this one different? It's not just about what's missing, it's about what's wrong with the design. Imagine finding a diamond, but only if it was cut slightly wrong. And that's what made it priceless. This coin isn't valuable because it's perfect, it's valuable because it's flawed, a rare variety, where the obverse design, that's Lincoln's portrait, was struck using a die from a different year, a 1989 die. To be precise, creating what collectors call the 1988 reverse of 1989 variety. Only a handful exist and collectors go wild for them. Wait, you read, probably thinking, okay, cool story. But how do I know I haven't just tossed one into a tip jar? Well, have you ever tipped someone $950,000 by accident? Because you might have. So what do you look for? Here's where it gets exciting. You don't need to be a numismatist, you just need your eyes, a magnifying glass, and this one could flip the coin and look closely at the initials under the Lincoln Memorial. The normal 1988 penny has sharply defined initials, but the rare variety shows a weaker, almost ghost-like FG. That's for Frank Gasparro. The designer is subtle, it's easy to miss, but for the few who know what to look for, it's a financial lightning bolt waiting to strike now. Here's where urgency kicks in. More and more people are waking up to this hidden treasure every month. More coins are being found, graded, and locked away forever in private collections. That means fewer in circulation, fewer chances to find one, and fewer opportunities to sell yours at the peak of market demand right now. The market is hot. Collectors are scrambling. A verified 1988 no mint mark reverse of 1989 penny recently sold for $950,000, and experts believe the next one could easily break $1 million. But what if I told you that's not the only rare penny you could have without knowing? Stick with me, because in a moment, I'll reveal how to get your coin authenticated, graded, and sold without getting ripped off. Let's talk action, because a coin is just metal until you turn it into money. First, check your old jars, drawers, boxes of change, especially anything saved from the late 80s. Second, look for the 1988 penny no mint mark. Then check those initials. If they look faint or off, you might be holding a jackpot. Third, get it professionally graded. Services like PCGS and NGC are gold standards. It costs a small fee, but for a six-figure return, it's a no-brainer. Now here's the final step: selling it smart. Don't go to just any pawn shop, reach out to auction houses that specialize in rare coins, or connect with reputable online platforms. And here's a little-known tip: many high-end collectors pay more for certified coins with eye appeal. That means yours doesn't just need to be rare, it needs to look good too. Now before you grab a flashlight and dive into your couch cushions, remember this: the IRS doesn't take "I found a penny" as a tax write-off, so sell wisely and maybe hire a good accountant. This isn't just about a coin, it's about a moment where you're past that jar of pennies you forgot about could rewrite your future. $1 million future, a chance to sell smart, and maybe, just maybe, life a little richer than you thought possible. So check your change, because wealth doesn't always come in stacks, sometimes it comes in copper. Would you like a matching voiceover style suggestion or visuals outline for this script? You probably had one of these in your pocket without knowing it. A simple penny, 1 cent, But what if I told you that one of those pennies, specifically a 1994 Lincoln penny with no mint mark, could be worth nearly $1 million today? That's right. A coin most people throw in a tip jar could fund your dream retirement now. Before you go flipping couch cushions or cracking open that old coffee tin, there's a story here that could change your life. Stay with me, because in the next few minutes, we're diving into why this ordinary-looking penny has become the target of collectors, investors, and millionaires across the world, and more importantly, how you could be the one holding the jackpot. But first, let's answer a question most people never even think to ask. Why would a penny worth just 1 cent be valued at over $950,000 today? Wait, do you feel that? That tiny urge to check your junk drawer? Go ahead. I'll wait. Just kidding. Stay here. Trust me, you'll want to hear this before you start digging. Let's get into it. The year is 1994. Bill Clinton's in office. OJ is on TV. And somewhere in the U.S. Mint, an error slips through the cracks. A batch of Lincoln cents leaves the Philadelphia Mint, but they're missing one critical detail, the mint mark. Not to the untrained eye, that sounds small. But in the world of numismatics, the elite society of coin collectors, that's a flashy neon sign that reads, rare, limited, valuable. Here's why that matters. Philadelphia coins usually don't carry a mint mark. But certain 1994 Lincoln pennies were expected to have a D or an S to identify their origin. When that tiny letter is missing on the wrong coin, in the wrong year, it becomes more than a mistake. It becomes treasure. Only a few are believed to exist, even fewer in pristine condition, and that, right there, is the jackpot. The coin that recently made headlines, authenticated, graded, and valued at $950,000. Let that sink in. 1 penny, almost $1 million. But here's where it gets even crazier, because chances are, most people who have this coin don't even know it. So how do you tell the difference between a rare mint error and a regular penny? We'll get to that in just a moment. But first, let me share what this coin actually means for you. This isn't just about coins, it's about opportunity. It's about the hidden wealth sitting in your drawer, your closet, maybe even in your glove box right now. Collectors and investors are paying top dollar for rare U.S. coins, and as the economy shifts, tangible assets like this are becoming gold mines. In fact, heritage auctions and private collectors are offering between $650,000 and $950,000 for the 1994 no mint mark penny if it's in the right condition. So, what should you look for? First, pull out your 1994 Lincoln cents, flip them over, no mint mark. You're not done yet. Check the condition. Is it uncirculated? Minimal scratches, no color distortion? That coin could be worth life-changing money. And if it's got gum on it or has been through the laundry 10 times, sorry, my friend. That one's still worth a gamble. But even if your penny isn't perfect, don't throw it away, because even slightly worn specimens have sold for tens of thousands. Here's the catch. The longer you wait, the more risk you take. Market interest is red hot now, but as with anything, it moves fast. Coins sitting untouched today might lose demand tomorrow. So what can you do next? Step 1. Get your collection appraised. Step 2. Talk to a trusted numismatic dealer. Step 3. Don't settle for pennies. Turn your change into legacy wealth. And here's the kicker. Some experts believe even rarer variations of the 1994 no mint mark penny may still be out there. So the real question isn't whether someone will find it, it's this. Will it be you? If you found this video valuable, subscribe for more rare coin discoveries that could unlock your financial future. Share it with a friend, you might just change their life too. And remember, sometimes, it only takes a penny to become a millionaire. Would you like me to add subtitles or on-screen text prompts for this script?